We are back, ladies and gentlemen, to finish off this season with the Hot Ones Challenge provided by our friend Jonathan. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for bringing all the Hot Ones hot sauces.
So first off, this was your idea.
This is your idea.
So when I was in California, we were in California together, and Jonathan's like, you watch Hot Ones. We talked about it a few of the episodes. And then he's like, I really want to try this. And I was like, yeah, me too. And then he's like, let's go ahead and order it up.
Yeah, probably one of my worst ideas in my life. Now sitting here in the moment, seeing
I have
the
severe
sauces.
butterflies.
It's like when you're on the roller coaster and you're about to go over and you're like, I can't turn back now.
Yeah, we're
I'm
strapped
in danger.
I mean, we're strapped in, small room and everything.
So yeah, we're gonna
We're gonna go individually.
Yeah. We're gonna go individually, or do you want me to pass it around?
Yeah, we'll pass it around. I'm just saying we have to sauce them individually. We don't have the luxury of saucing them beforehand. We'll just
I'm a little scared. I'm a little
don't
hesitant.
sauce it too much now. You really just need a dab and just wiggle it around.
This is the first.
This is the first sauce.
Yeah,
We can be a little bit more liberal with application and probably survive.
So, when you guys first started watching Hot Ones, were you initially attracted to the format of the show?
I loved it.
Yeah,
I thought it was great.
idea.
I was like, this is just a fun talk show, but they're also eating hot wings and hurting.
Yeah, and I've always enjoyed seeing interviewers that actually ask different questions, and I think Sean's really good at that.
Yeah.
Are we going to be able to even sauce our wings when we get too deep?
Yeah, we will.
Okay, so what we're going to do is you can have silly questions or whatever, but we are going to interview each other as we go around. We're going to start with Wyatt, and we'll go just around the table. We'll each answer accordingly. So I would say let's go ahead and eat the first one. Ready,
Okay.
Wyatt? Here we go. And then Wyatt, you can ask us a question. Dang it.
Is that already spicy for you?
It's not spicy for me. I haven't had anything spicy all day, and so I'm reminded of what spice feels like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the first thing of the day.
That's a little spicy for me.
I gotta keep track of which ones are the hottest ones, so I don't go back and eat these later.
So I ask my question.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a silly question, but is a hot dog a sandwich, or is it in fact a taco?
I would say, and why?
Yeah, you know.
So I would say a hot dog is a sandwich for the primary reason that it's surrounded in bread and not a corn-based, thing.
Jonathan?
Well, you can't have flour tacos.
Yeah.
Like flour-based.
See, that's
like
my
tortillas
thoughts.
and tacos. I'm calling it a taco.
And you put sauce on top of it, just like a taco.
It's shaped just like a taco.
like a taco.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, I don't know what the origin of hot dog is, but I'm not going to say it's a taco, only because it's not probably based from Mexico or like a Spanish region. Because that's what I would clarify as like a taco.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's a sandwich because I don't know where it came from, to be honest, but I'm assuming it came from somewhere like more American.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right.
So I'll be asking the next question. I forgot to go to the slide.
Yeah.
That was the first one.
Classic hot sauce.
So this is the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. It's called
Dawson's hot sauce.
Dawson's.
I'm shaking over
7,000. What was the first Scoville? 1,000? 1,800.
Boy, I probably need to shake it. This is a really cool bottle. I love the label and the wax on the bottle top. Very cool.
You guys
got this.
a drum or a wing?
I prefer kind of a drum, which is the upper part of the wing, I believe.
Oh, really? I like the flats.
The flat.
You
Yeah,
like the flats better?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. They just seem easier, cleaner.
You're going hard, man.
I think I'm going to enjoy this one.
Okay.
All right.
I think back when it's kind of crazy that Hot Ones blew up the way it did. Now, I'm sure a big part of it is the celebrity interview.
Oh, yeah.
If it wasn't celebrities, it would probably not stand too long. But it's kind of crazy how well it's done online, you know?
I wish I had like the liberty to eat the whole chicken wing because I love wings.
I mean, you do.
I could, but I get really messy when I'm eating them,
There you
and
go.
I don't really want to do that. So,
Oh man.
who's
got the
next question?
That's me.
Okay.
So let's take a bite and then we'll ask. Mm.
That one tastes a little bit fruity, kind of.
That's very good.
I do feel the jump in spice already.
Cedar smoked garlic.
Okay.
All right.
See, that's one I would enjoy on the regular.
If digital cameras were never created,
Yeah.
and we still had to film with actual film cameras like Panavision or something, would it be more of an art form or neutral or less? And explain what your thought is on that.
I think it would be, we would see it as kind of the same kind of art form as we do now. I mean, film today is an art form, but I think why we think film is, we glorify it as like an art form because it's like vintage, it's something cool, you know. That's why people like records, they like vinyls now because it's something cool. But back in the day, they didn't think, oh, CDs are cooler. They didn't have it. So they don't know.
All right.
I'd say it's more of an art form just because you only get like however much film you have. Once you run out of film, you're done for the day. Like on digital, it's like, oh, I didn't like that take, so you can just keep going
So
if
it's
you want.
more of an art form because you have to be precious with your materials.
Yeah.
I think less, personally.
It'd be less of an art form if we still had
Because-
films.
Because we get what we can do now is so visually stunning, you know, that if we didn't have that, I feel like the art as it stands now would be less. I mean, it would take you'd have to go through greater pains to get
Get the result.
to get your result,
Mm.
and that counts as art. But what we can do by cutting out that time, is amazing.
Okay. Next.
Next sauce. Let's see. This is Clark and Hopkins. It's Calabria hot sauce.
It's got a Greekman on it.
Chilies. Sun-dried tomato. Garlic.
15,000.
15,000. It's a 15,000.
That's like double what the last one was.
Something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
It's more than double.
This is because I can feel it on my tongue.
I mean, I'm good right
This
now.
is where I'm starting to get really nervous because like I can already feel it. So like I know this is gonna be significant.
Get on
for me.
there.
Yeah,
It's
knowing
thick.
She thick, boy.
That's
a lot of sauce.
Yeah, you're going too hard.
I'm brave, dog.
You're getting lost in the sauce already.
So as far as people, I mean, just to help you get to know Jonathan a little bit, he's also from South Carolina, the same as me and my brother. And it just so happens we met in Virginia Beach, which is a crazy coincidence.
what part of South Carolina? I'm just curious.
The upstate, like Greenville area.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean that's kind of close to where we were.
It is. Our sisters live in Greenville now.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have
sick.
sisters that live in. Yeah.
What got you into film, by the way, or video work? Because he works, in production.
Right.
Are we gonna dig it and go in?
Yeah, but you have to. Let's answer this question. Real
Okay.
quick. I'm
Okay,
curious.
I mean, I just always loved watching movies as a kid, but I never thought I could actually be a part of it because that seems so unattainable. But after going through changing majors twice in college and like trying to figure out what I wanted to do, is like video is what I enjoy doing.
Sick.
And like, so I ended up going with that. And so I've just been trying to figure it out and pursue it since then.
Very
Awesome.
cool.
All right, Josh, you're asking.
Okay. I'll let Cedar first.
That's pretty tasty.
I'm not getting any spice from that.
Yeah.
I didn't get
either.
any spice either.
Mm-mm.
It's probably
Oh.
gonna rise.
I'm starting to get some, a little bit, on the tip of my tongue.
This is easy.
See, that second one hits you immediately.
I don't know. I was nervous.
Oh yeah, that definitely broke.
The third one is a slow burn.
In the spirit of talking about Doctor Strange, What's everybody's favorite Marvel movie, and why do you
Why is it?
Well, why is that your favorite Marvel movie? I guess.
Off the top of my head, I'm gonna go Spider-Man 2. Tobey Maguire, Sam
Okay.
Raimi,
Oh,
Spider-Man 2.
Wow.
That's solid.
That's a hard one to beat.
yeah,
Well-
that's a good one.
You've always said Ragnarok was yours.
I think it's good. I don't know if it's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I might go for the meme factor and just say
Come on, no.
Blade.
Blade.
I might just say Blade. Have you seen Blade?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Which
it's so
Blade,
bad.
though?
Yeah.
The original, the
The
first
original,
one?
the
Oh, okay.
original Blade. It's so
My
bad.
favorite is the first Thor.
Okay.
I like that.
I've always
But
liked
I
Thor.
think if we're going MCU, I want to say probably like the second Captain America.
Mhm.
Okay.
I like the kind of spy narrative of that one.
Yeah.
I would probably also say the second Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, but as you already said that, it's definitely my second is probably like Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. I like that like explorer and like space, but yet like 80s kind of, retro-ness to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The one that's basically known for bringing in soundtracks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like into the
Yeah.
Marvel
Guardians of the
Cinematic
Galaxy
Universe.
is good.
Absolutely.
I mean, the only thing better than that in the music is Tobey Maguire going like in Spider-Man 3.
So this is the Angry Goat Pepper Co., the Phoenix Cantaloupe Melon and Scotch Bonnet Hot Sauce.
39,000.
I'm sitting
We're
pretty,
jumping more than doubles.
I'm sitting pretty comfortable with that last one. That
Yeah,
last
that
one
was-
wasn't bad. I thought it would build more.
So if anyone wants to do this for yourself, the Calabria,
Calabria.
it's not that bad.
It actually
It
wasn't.
hides the spice.
And I would say it's not that bad.
Oh, yeah.
But it also wasn't that tasty in my opinion.
I liked it actually.
I think the one before it, I was more tasty and spicy, and I liked it better for that
Ooh,
reason.
this one looks very mustardy.
I'm sure it is.
That came out pretty fast.
You can do it.
Woo. All right.
All right. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Really sweet.
Very sweet.
I'm trying my hardest to not let it touch my lips.
Mm-hmm. Cantaloupe melon.
That one's so
You get a lot of
good.
that. All right. My question
Mm-hmm.
for the table. What is the worst like major movie you've seen? Because we've all seen like Sharknado, but that's not like the major movie. Like what's something that like came out in theaters that or on Netflix or something that you saw and you're just like, that's just bad.
Kingsman 2.
Ooh, that's a solid.
The Kingsman 2, I went into the theater and watched it. And most movies I see in the theater, I'm like, well, I'm here. It's an experience. It's whatever. Kingsman 2 was the only movie I considered walking out of.
Mm.
It's honestly a more recent one, but this only one I can remember, and it was at the top of the podcast where we talked about our terrible tears. It's from last year. In my mind, it's got to be The Power of the Dog that came out on Netflix.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
so bad, and the director won an Oscar this past couple months ago.
I'm also gonna pull from our terrible tier, Cry Macho.
Cry Macho? Or
Yeah.
Macho?
Clint Eastwood's latest film. Clint Eastwood has done some good stuff when he was younger, but
I mean, even like the mule and stuff.
you
was
got to
pretty good.
know when to retire. And I think
Yeah.
Bruce Willis is doing it right. But I know he's doing it for other reasons, but he's retiring and he's going out gracefully.
What's yours?
They're both Michael Bay movies and they're tied.
What are they?
What? Now you got to tell us.
6 Underground on Netflix.
Okay.
Anybody seen
I
it?
haven't seen it.
All right, good. And the last Transformers: The Last Night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was bad.
Yeah.
Me and Wyatt, we have a thing where on the weekends we like finding the cheesiest werewolf movie. That's our thing. We love
love it.
just watching cheesy werewolf movies. Tubi, it's a free app. They have a fantastic.
I didn't know there were
lineup
that many
of
movies.
Werewolf movies that are just cheesy,
So
fun
bad.
to watch. We've watched probably like 10 different ones at this point.
I should have brought my bucket hat for today. That would have been a good day to wear a bucket
So this
hat.
is the Los Calientes, the Hot Ones sauce.
Getting
This
a little
is
bit more red.
almost
from First We
50,000.
Feast.
Almost 50,000. Oh, this is the hot ones. Is this the first hot ones we're actually having?
It's their
Yeah.
second.
Oh, the second?
The first sauce is there.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
From all the interviews, people more say, I hear them say a lot, oh, hot ones, that tasted good. It's hot, but it tasted good. I think theirs probably have a good taste to it.
Yeah.
I think they've perfected taste.
I think
I
these.
don't know.
I think
We'll see.
these first 5. All right, you got some on your fingers, so be careful.
Oh gosh.
I think
Thank
these.
you.
I think
Thank
these
you.
first 5 are easy peasy.
Yeah.
The latter 5 are gonna hurt.
Yeah. We haven't gone
Our
over
dabs.
100,000.
My dabs aren't gonna be quite this big. You know.
Let's hope so.
We're dabbing all of these. We're not even just last dabbing it.
My mouth doesn't feel bad, but I'm
No.
starting to get the nose,
Yeah.
the sniffles.
All right, Wyatt, let's take a bite. You ask us another question.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's go.
Gosh, it's good.
Yeah, that's very like what you think of like
It's not that hot
traditional
either.
hot sauce. That's what I would think of as like a traditional hot sauce.
Yeah.
It's not setting in.
I really
It's
like
not bad
that.
yet. Man, this is easy. My nerves have calmed down.
Stop, Joe.
We're already
Don't
at
say that.
50,000.
Don't say that.
The final one's like,
2 million.
or something.
yeah.
So my question: which is better, Hook or Saving Private Ryan?
No.
Now you don't know this. This is an old debate on the podcast
Yeah.
because we did a what was it? Best movies of the decades. So we had to pick 3 top movies from each decade and say these are the best movies from the decade according to our opinion. And we got to Hook and Saving Private Ryan, and we couldn't pick between the two.
That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like nostalgia is what makes
There was
you
a,
hold
there
on
was
to
a
it? Or
slew,
what?
and there were
Okay.
different
Yeah,
reasons.
for different reasons.
We
A lot of
ended up
people-
going with Hook though.
Yeah, Hook. A lot of people wanted nostalgia. They said it's childhood, and Robin Williams just
It's a magical
brought out
film.
that character. Saving Private Ryan has a lot of like war elements that are very memorable about
They're-
history, and it's a good movie.
They're both Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
though.
So if for different reasons, but it ultimately came down to
I say Saving Private Ryan.
I'm gonna have to go with Hook. I mean, I'm still with the nostalgia. I just remember as a kid watching Hook, and Rufio being like Rufio, Dante Bosco. Man, he did that role.
You've seen
Well, No.
Intentionally Blank with Brandon Sanderson and Dan Wells.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Wells hates Hook.
yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
He can't stand Hook.
It's a good movie. What do you think?
I'm going to say Private Ryan, Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Heck
a
yeah.
solid film.
It
Even
is.
though I say Hook, it's Saving Private Ryan is a solid movie.
All right. We got Queen Majesty, Coco Ghost.
Okay.
71.
This is the one where I was like, there's chocolate in it? So we'll see how this tastes.
I
I'm
almost
curious.
want to just. Oh.
Wait,
Oh,
Ghost. Does this mean it's from the Ghost Pepper? The Ghost Pepper's hot.
Ghost Pepper's got to be a lot hotter than that.
Well, I've had a straight Ghost Pepper before. It's not fun.
This might be too much, honestly, but
Just jiggle it around, spread it out slightly. So it's not all like a huge dollop.
no.
We only got 4 more after this? Sheet.
I'm determined to go no milk for as long as possible.
It's
See,
too late
I
for me.
forgot.
I've
I'm so
Yeah.
used to just drinking
Yeah, we drink.
during
We just
the
have
podcast.
Oh,
a
yeah.
beverage on the podcast. We always just sip on it. Dang it! I didn't even know I was drinking. Out
Maybe
of it.
our downfall is we're not putting enough sauce on it.
I don't think so.
No.
All right.
This
you
one I
ready?
think is going to scare
It's
us.
going to light us up.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's a great flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
When I eat these, I'm trying to get all of the sauce I put on it off of it, so
Yep.
I could have the remains later for lunch, if I even want any food after this. So that's a little warmer.
It almost has a mango habanero, like that you would get from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Mm,
All right, my
It
question.
does have like a
I'm
cocoa.
feeling that.
Yeah, it's coming in
That
a
one's
little.
hitting.
My question is, if you had to be the lead actor in any movie that you have seen, what movie would it be and what character?
Ooh. And so I'm going first. My favorite movie out there. I know it's cheesy. Some people say it's cheesy, but Ready Player One. I'm going with Wade.
The lead character in
Yep.
Ready Player One?
Ready
All
Player
right.
One's a solid
Okay,
movie.
I like that. So is it one that's out now?
It could be any movie.
Okay, I think Top Gun Maverick. Have you seen the clips,
Yeah.
the training that they did with the actors?
Would you be Goose's son? Or
Yeah,
the mustache,
I'd
probably?
rock the stash.
yeah,
I'd do it.
Okay.
that's awesome. That's a good pick.
That one's.
You guys are
kicking.
struggling over there.
I know. Look,
kick it.
I know it's popping right now. And I wouldn't normally usually give this answer, but give me Captain Jack Sparrow.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're gonna
Give me-
take that from Johnny Depp.
Give me Captain Jack Sparrow. I
Can
wanna
you
be
can
him.
you make that as your role though? Because Johnny Depp made Jack Sparrow him.
You just said if I could be
Here's
the person, the
Look,
character. I'd
this
like
is
to
what
be
I would
Jack
do.
Sparrow.
I would be Mary from Lord of the Rings because I want to be an actor on Lord of the Rings,
okay.
but I do want to hang out with Sean Austin, Elijah Wood, and the guy who played Pippin, Dom Monaghan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dom. I would love to hang out with them, and so I would want to be Mary on Lord of the Rings. That's what
That's
I would
solid.
say. The next hot sauce. We're at
13 angry squirrels.
Do you need milk? Or you wanna prepare for the milk?
109,000 Scoville.
Because you don't even have milk
Yeah,
prepared.
I'll go ahead and just get it ready.
The milk's not bad. I think it's helping me out by accident.
By
or I'm
accident?
just tough.
Accident? I
I'm
don't-
just tough.
Yeah, I don't think you're tough.
I'm tough.
Okay, this is the one you said you were scared of, the dark
Did
red
we
look.
actually leave our milk?
Yeah,
in
this
here?
is the most menacing.
Oh, that's not my milk.
I put our milk away
Oh, why?
because we're gonna have to share. We got.
You can have mine. It's all right.
I got
Oh,
pepper.
no.
Oh no!
I'll wipe that off.
No, you went
I'll
that
shake
much.
it.
You got.
Dab it on the sheet.
I gotta commit. All right.
And Josh has to commit the same amount. We all.
Wait, how much? Oh, no.
Wait, you guys both got way too much.
He grabbed it first.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
I just opened it and put it there. I wasn't
okay.
thinking.
So, these are your hot sauces from the web. Oh God,
Yes,
that's
join
a
me.
sneaky one.
Join me in
I
death.
got way more than you. Dang it! Look at that.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
the most.
I ain't afraid.
I'm not. I'm taking some of this off.
At first, I was
I can't.
afraid.
I can't.
In fact, I was petrified.
I'm taking some of that off. That's way too much. All right. What was I gonna say? Oh, these are your hot sauces.
Yeah.
Are you? Do you think after today you're gonna do it with another group? Maybe so some friends try it out.
I've had the idea that maybe I do, instead of me interviewing while eating the Sean Evans way, I just have them and I'm basically like torturing them with the sauces.
You can do
That'd be
like
sick.
a truth or dab type
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
All right, Joshua.
Lately with the internet and YouTube, there's a craze about morning routines. Does anybody have any crazy morning routines, like your routine you do every morning before you go into work, that you think you're like, I do this every morning because it gets me ready for the day, that you think everybody should be doing?
Okay. Uh-oh. I got it on my lip. There's 100,000 Scoville.
It's just, that one doesn't taste good.
There's
to
a
me.
slow release on this one.
No, I like
actually
that
like
flavor.
the flavor.
I like that flavor.
Yeah, that one's.
Dang it.
Ooh, that's starting to hit.
I'm going melt.
Morning routine. My morning routine is really simple. I have about 15 alarms and I get up and throw on clothes and run out the door immediately.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I mean,
Well, throw on, deodorant, brush your teeth and stuff. But that's it. Just wait to the very last minute before you leave.
So you recommend that?
Yeah, I mean, it wakes you up really quickly.
All right, Wyatt?
I wake up sometimes at 5. Sometimes I don't. And then I go to the gym with Joe and we work out. I run and then I get home. I make coffee. I make food. I go to work.
That my routine is exactly the same because we work out together. However, I would say if you can't find a way to work out, mornings is like a life hack. Just start your day working out, run half a mile. That's all you have to do. And just do that every day. And you'll be good. You'll feel good the rest of the day. Your body will process food correctly. You'll be set. So work out in the mornings. If you can't, do it later in the day.
Just crying a little bit. Sorry.
Josh, did you?
Careful, you've been wiping your face.
Did
for
you
that
wanna
one.
talk
Don't
Yeah,
let it.
I'm being.
my morning routine.
Yeah.
I get up and get right in the shower every morning. And then this is something weird, but I like getting to work about 30 minutes early. I just sit in my car and collect myself for the day and just get myself ready and sit in my car for like 15 minutes before I even go in. I don't know. It's just something that I do. Just collect myself during the day.
All right. This is the bomb substitute.
Oh, no.
I don't have a screenshot from the show because they don't do this one on the show.
Does it tell you how many Scovilles?
I don't see that one. I'm guessing it's similar to the bomb, which I don't know.
Careful on your eyes.
Yeah, I
I'm doing
went
the
for,
inside of my shirt.
yeah,
This sauce is extremely hot. Keep out of reach of children.
yeah, no crap.
Consume 1 drop at a time with extreme caution.
1 drop at a time. All right. Careful, Wyatt.
Hey, Wyatt, before you actually take this, you want to really quickly start that
Let me
again.
start
We're
that
at like
camera.
26.
It'll be all good.
And then we'll go into it.
Take a rest.
Yeah, that
did these
last
three.
one hit, and it went up.
I ain't feeling nothing.
Okay, you little cuss.
Seriously, I'm
Could you double check to make sure this camera's still rolling correctly? We still rolling?
We're rolling.
I actually shed 2 tears, more than Amber Heard.
That wasn't on camera.
No, you should have saved that one.
All right,
I might keep it in.
Well,
I might
yeah.
keep it in. Might keep that all in.
Keep that in.
All right. So
Starting to shake.
we got the bomb. It's the bomb substitute. This is the one that everyone tries, hates the taste, and it's really hot. This is one that puts everyone in the grave on the show. So let's carefully dab it.
Yes. I'm actually going to do an experiment dab to see what kind of pressure we have behind this.
Probably gonna be a little bit thicker, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's guess at the Scoville. So the last one was 109,000.
This is probably
And this one's going to be
300 or more.
700 and we're doing a huge jump.
Oh, that's a big jump.
The last one we did was 100,000.
This one,
probably-
yeah, this one is
300 or 400.
It's okay. After this
Jonathan,
one, we
if you
won't be
wanna-
able to. It's all going to be
I
the
don't
same.
want to.
After this one, it's literally all going to be the same.
I'm literally
actually, if you
shaking.
don't mind,
I'm not
gonna
kidding.
steal some of your milk in prep,
Go for it.
just in preparation. Because
This one works fine.
I drink milk fast.
Oh, that's a serious relief. The milk.
Yeah.
Oh, you're.
Dab
I'm not
carefully.
calling you out, but
No.
that's what I'm going. This small dab like that.
After that last one,
This you got to be careful.
like I had a pretty sizable puddle.
Look, I still have a good puddle on my piece of paper. I got to make sure not to actually get that one in there.
That's about even.
I think mine's smaller than yours.
Okay. I got about the same, a little smaller than Wyatt's. Oh, I
I'm
have the
genuinely
smallest puddle.
shaking right
I need
now.
to get a little more. All right, make sure you guys put your mouth on this bad boy. Don't let it get on your lips. All right, who's asking the question?
That'd be me.
All right, let me top this back up real quick.
Oh no,
Oh no.
it's hitting the back of the throat.
All right, guys, here we go. That taste isn't bad.
It's not great.
I mean, it's a specific taste. I don't feel anything yet.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Okay, here's the question. In your opinion, who is an underrated actor?
Go ahead.
Oh,
I have mine. Do you want me to say?
yeah, go ahead.
Russell Brand.
Russell Brand.
Russell Brand. He's hilarious, a great comedian, and he's really good at drama. He's funny. He's been on stuff, but a lot of people don't know about him. A lot of people are sleeping on Russell Brand.
I would say Miles Teller, the guy from Top Gun 2, Maverick. Him and Whiplash, fantastic. War Dogs, fantastic. He's a fantastic actor, and he doesn't get enough recognition in Hollywood, I think.
Yeah. This one's a different kind of pain.
Yeah.
This isn't bad for me. I think I just downed it and didn't touch my mouth much.
It took me a while, but it's hitting now. For me, it's Dacre Montgomery. He
Okay.
played Billy in Stranger Things.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's not been in much, but like I've seen that and some interviews he's done. I'm like, Yeah, this guy could be really good.
I was Billy in Stranger Things for Halloween on the podcast last year.
I don't know who mine is. It's probably. I think he's only underrated because people don't know his name. But Keith David.
Who is he?
You'd recognize him instantly. He plays the president in Rick and Morty.
Oh,
he's the guy with the voice. You know?
The guy
Who's in
that's in, like,
Community?
every-
In Community. Yeah, he's great, and he has a wonderful voice, and I think he's very.
He's hilarious.
Yeah,
I love everything that I hear his voice in.
I'm sorry.
He is really good.
Snap a picture of this,
Snag a picture of what?
you guys,
For who?
everybody.
The next one, we got 2 more, and the next one is going to be Pucker Butt. This is 700,000 Scoville. Who knows what the last one was? Let's everybody take a picture.
Lean in a little bit, John.
And there it is.
Yeah.
In the mouth, out the nose.
Yep. Here you go. I'll pass it around.
So now you're back from outer space.
Here you go.
Just walked in to find you here with that sound.
This is really watery, so it's going to drip a little. I'm having a thorough fun time. I'm nervous about what this is going to do to me and what the last dab's going to do to us. But I think I handled the bomb really nicely. It's actually a bomb substitute. So,
Are you sure this isn't the secret to bomb substitute?
no, this is theirs, isn't it?
No.
No, it's not theirs.
It's hot in my mouth, but I'm not feel like I'm dying. I feel like I'm just like shaking.
You sound like you're freezing cold.
Are
Look
you
at
cold?
him, Jake, like a chihuahua.
Are you cold?
I'm not cold. I just like it's just like hot. And
He's like, I'm not cold.
All right, here we go. Let's take a bite. It's on my lip.
that touched me. That's hot.
It's on my lip. Oh, that's coming through the nasal cavity.
That was hot.
That hurts.
Yeah, that one was hot.
It's 700,000 Scoville.
Wow.
That's not like spicy. It's just like painful.
It's a good flavor. Did you
I
like
don't
the
feel
taste?
like I got enough.
Try some more.
You would know, I think.
Yeah, that got right on my tongue.
It burns, but
You know, it's not really rising on me. It's just initially hot. It's just initially hot, and it's staying there. It's not growing.
It grew.
It grew.
It grew for me.
You getting a little more? Wyatt, you have to ask us a question.
Do you? Could I get some more milk, please?
There you go.
Have you not had any milk?
No.
Oh, dang. Dude.
No
I'm
milk at
almost
all.
there. I can't stop now.
You're powerful, dude.
Power.
You got that drive. You got that power.
All right,
You're
Wyatt,
hungry.
ask us a question.
Listen,
Sour.
yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, I'm feeling it now.
Oh, is this the last question?
No, I have the last question.
This is my last question. Guilty pleasure movie or show?
What's a guilty pleasure? Is that like, is anything you're just obsessed with and watch all the time?
Anything, if you like really need a comfort movie, if it's like a bad movie but you love watching it. I know like one of mine is Tron. You guys know this, Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
Solid.
But I like Community. I watch Community over and over and over and over again.
I think for me, a show-wise is probably New Girl.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's a lot of people, so it's not really
Yeah.
that big of a deal. And when it comes to movies, I'm not ashamed of it. A lot of people like it, but I will rewatch Pirates of the Caribbean all the time. Like the first 3, they just are comforting to me.
Mine is probably most of Adam Sandler movies, but 50 First Dates, I think. Sean Austin in 50 First Dates is so funny. That lisp that he gives, and he's like taking steroids. It's so funny, and I giggle at it every time.
Yeah. Show, I would say Community as well. Movie, Cool Runnings.
Oh,
That's solid.
what a
Okay.
good pick.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Cool Runnings.
I really appreciate that.
We got a Jamaican bobsled team. and we are eating hot wings.
Now it's tradition here on on Hot Ones to do a last dab on the final.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah. So now comes the question.
I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Yeah, I'm lightheaded and my mouth feels.
It's my upper lip. I touched
sweet
it.
Yet metallic-y.
Do you think the lightheadedness is from the spice or from hyperventilating?
It's hyperventilating for sure. You can get high off oxygen, man. You just got to slow your breathing down.
I am doing much better than I anticipated.
You've been nervous all
I
day.
am muy caliente.
Yeah,
I've been nervous.
legitimately sweating.
I feel like I could be Sean. I could do this all the time.
I wouldn't want to. I could.
Well, I'll tell you later if I could do this all the time.
After this,
See how my
I don't
system
see it getting
processes
any
it.
hotter. This
That is
can't
a
get
huge
hotter.
dab.
The last dab, you
It
know?
is the last dab, and therefore it must be. I saved the biggest, plumpiest, juiciest wing for this
I like it.
one.
I like it.
What do you think TBA on the Scoville
Careful
means?
there.
To be determined. I don't know.
To be added?
Come on.
Yeah.
Ooh,
There we
ooh,
go.
Ooh, that's big. That's
Here
big.
you
No,
go.
the
As-
last. No. Yeah.
This doesn't tell
it
the Scoville.
stands for the last dab.
The guy who tasted it to rate it died. So they just.
Dang it, they don't know what the Scoville is on this one. No one seems to really have a problem with this one. They're usually able to get through it pretty all right.
Whoa. I'm feeling some burn from that last one on my taste buds.
It finally
this
hit.
is in the episode where it would go.
Yeah.
I'm going to definitely, when you say whoa, I'm going to put a reverb effect on that.
Yeah. A little bit of like fuzzing around the edges of my face.
As tears well in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you have the most tears out of all
Let's
of us.
go. Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, your question. We've done this on the podcast before, but it's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to make a song with a famous director around a campfire with a guitar, what director would that be?
Song?
A song, like a campfire
Are we going to
song.
eat this before we answer?
Yes.
Okay, so think of your answer. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Get all of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. I do not like that flavor.
Mm-mm.
Everyone likes this flavor. Everybody does.
Oh, that gross. Oh, buddy.
Paper towels.
Oh.
It's like salsa-esque to me. Oh.
Yeah, that grows. That hits you.
All right, campfire with a director and they're making a song. What is it?
Song directors or just
Yeah. It doesn't matter. What director would you make a song with?
we've been goofing and gaffing at Hans Zimmer for a while because
He's not a director though.
Wait, what? He
A
don't count?
movie director.
Oh, movie director.
Yeah, make a campfire song with a movie director.
Come on, man.
Say it.
John Favreau. I don't know. I feel like he just have some like wacky,
Okay.
like hippopotamus song.
Martin Scorsese.
Oh, heck
He
yeah.
seems like a fun guy.
Okay.
I don't know.
And
Michael Bay. I feel like Michael Bay. He'd be on the
He'd be
guitar.
thinking about the music. He'd be thinking about
Da-da-dum.
the video.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would be for me it would be probably Wes Anderson. I feel like it'd be a really fun bouncy thing.
Indie rock, maybe?
Absolutely. So, final thoughts. Jonathan, this is your debut on the podcast. Oh, I got a phlegm.
Don't do it.
And we're finishing out season 10. You've sampled the podcast a little bit. Seeing our podcast for the next season, if you would critique us, what would that critique be that we could improve on?
A final secret question?
I just wanted to ask him. He's a guest. He's cited some of our stuff.
Yeah.
Don't have people on with hot sauce. You're just asking for problems.
All right.
Jonathan, where can we find you? Tell the people this camera. Where can they find
Tell
you?
the people what you got going on in your life.
Yeah, you can find me on TikTok. I am shorter. I never post, but I have some old stuff, and yeah, that's about it. I am
right.
shorter.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for being a part of this season. We're going to be back in 3 weeks. If you want to find us earlier in like 2 weeks, then subscribe to our Patreon. And don't forget, we have one more episode of the Midnight Special coming out on Friday evening at 10 p.m. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Wiseworks Podcast Season 10. We'll be back in not too long. Thank you. Bye.
All right.
My mouth is not that bad because I'm drinking a lot of milk, but I can't stop shaking. I don't know why. I feel like a
Go walk
chihuahua.
around.
Here's finally.
Oh yeah,
You did
I
it.
forgot you hadn't been drinking
Good
milk.
job, guys.
Yeah, cheers.
Have some milk. Gosh dang it. This was too much. The last one, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
To be honest,
It's bad, but it's not that bad.
I'm going to call myself out. I didn't take a lot of the last dab because I was scared of it.
My tongue burns, but otherwise,
You know what?
I'm gonna turn this camera off, but I would like
I'm going to go in again for a second last dab
Oh, there we go.
because I didn't take enough.
What a champion. What a hero.
he went in again. I'm not on camera.
He second dabbed.
Oh, okay, good.
He double dabbed it.
I would say I really like this one. Yeah, I like that one. I would buy that one. Gosh.
That was a short clip of our podcast that we have. So go check out Wiseworks Podcast if you want to see that full conversation where we get more in depth and we talk about more things than we do here on the studio channel. So Wiseworks Podcast, go check it out.